Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. And of course, today is, well, it's Tuesday. And we got the chair. Stan CT found it for $15 at Goodwill in his area. And I would show it to you right now. Let me see if we can get that camera on so we can show it to you. It's sitting over, not too far away from me. Hold on a minute. Where is it? Where is it? You would think I'll have these cameras all sorted out by now. I actually don't. So let's get this thing on the road so you can see it. Now, technically the chair is a little on the large side. But it's better than trying to shoehorn a big person into something that's too small. So that's the chair right there. The leg rests are a godsend, I have to admit. So that's the chair right there. It's one that Stan got me for $15 at Goodwill. And so give him some kudos for that, because it does help to have it. Now, also we have coming today some accoutrements from some other things as well. Hey, I got a question. Why does this monitor seem like it's a little dark? Maybe the LEDs are burning out. Say what? Sorry. The LEDs, I hope not. Oh, I really do. I hope not, because that's the... Oh, okay, I can turn brightness up a bit. Okay, that might help a bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be the last thing I want to deal with this. Okay. Brightness, contrast. Just trying to... Yeah, just brighten up the screen a little bit. I think that, don't get this monitor ideas. This is a good monitor, LEDs in it. I don't think I want to see those poor guys get overworked. Too bad. Just noticed that it seems like the screen is a little on the dark side. But you know what? I have also horrible judges. And if you ever get to know me at all, you know that, yeah, no wonder. Let's go back down and listen a little brightness. I don't think I'll go that bright. Yeah. Okay. So, greetings, how you doing? Yeah, it was really nice to stand. It's a big chair. It's more like a throne. On wheels. Yeah, it's like a throne on wheels. Absolutely. It is big. Okay, I wonder if we could change something. Setting. What setting? How about display mode? Brightness, contrast. Image control, power control. Let's see. HP Enhanced. Try that one. Yeah, okay, so that might help a little bit. Alright, so right now what the wheels really need, what it needs, it doesn't have, it's an optional extra on this chair, is what they call anti-tip stabilizers on the back, which is something that for Winstead Hills, you're going to need those, because if you go up a great hill that's too steep, the chair could fall backwards. So there's these things called anti-tip that are designed to prevent that from happening. So what they do is they prevent the chair from falling backwards. And so they would create, so what they are is they're like little wheels that usually, sometimes the chairs have them, sometimes they don't. The one Patty had that, which is, it was a little smaller chair than this one too, but it had that. So what it would do is, when you put the, yeah, because this is a 19-inch, it can kind of get away with a 16-inch, but they prevent the chair from falling over. See, the most power chairs, the motor, there is rear wheels, and there's drive wheels in the center, and this doesn't have those anti-tips. You can get them. I could. I was going to use the chair. I was going to do that. And then I realized that it's kind of big. But I still have to swing my legs over to get between the two sides. I want to get the other monitor here. When I get the other one monitor over here again, it'd be easier to be able to see like this. So yeah, I was gonna do that, and I didn't get a chance to yet because I'm waiting for the monitor first before I start messing around my setup. So in other words, when I'm sitting over here and the question is right in front of me, it'll be kind of like Stephen Hawking in a sense. I'll be able to see the questions. I'll be able to swing over here. I still have to kick my legs underneath to type. So it's better than nothing, I guess. It's a setup. It works. It works. Now let's see. Second USB camera. Table USB camera. I'm gonna get the camera working too. Oh man. By the way, good question comes up. Is what happens when your eyesight gets bad enough that you can't use computer cameras anymore? Please don't scare Michelle. Don't scare me. No, I don't need that. Your eyesight's bad enough you can't use a computer without a braille display. Yeah, I can read braille. I haven't done it in a year or so. Alright, so I'm just gonna get this ready for later. Yeah. Hopefully she won't use it all the time. Yeah, well, easy into junk food too. Well, let's put it this way. You're right. I gotta keep walking. It's just because of the New York City solars and my endurance in my legs can't, because my hips, I can't support my weight that long. Yeah, it's official, but we don't know when. See, Stan is available on 7th, 14th, and the 28th. No Noodles. I gave the dates to Noodles, but he didn't get back to me yet. I don't want to do bones right now. I don't want to do bones right now. Give me about an hour, okay? Let's talk about this stuff before we start dealing with phones on top of everything else. To a point that those things are expensive. Nothing in New York is free. You know, I would notice that New York is not free. New York is expensive. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you. Why do you think I'm ignoring you? Come on. Cut me a little slack here. I didn't say I'm ignoring you. I hate when people keep saying, I'm ignoring you, and I'm not. No, not really. Just, well, I'll tell you what colors I've worn in the past that used to work was the 110 Ivory from Revlon, but that seems to make my skin a little too light. And, I'm not trying to ignore the chat. I'm wondering if maybe nude might be a better color. Because the skin isn't as light as it used to be. Because my elf ears are pale skin and they look a little pink on my ear compared to my natural ears. So I'm wondering if they're actually more of a slightly darker complexion. Aerodani will repaint them. I have no idea. It depends on Noodles and Stan. It's supposed to be a day trip. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, it was supposed to be for a day trip. Yeah, exactly. Let me get to the piano because I don't have my headphones on yet, so I gotta get those on first. Put my headphones on. Okay, let me get Paul on too. Hold on, Paul. Let me get my headphones on so I can hear you. Okay, I just got my headphones on. So try ringing again. I didn't have the headphones on and I couldn't hear them. Now I can hear them because I have the headphones on. Oh, let's... So, Paul, want to try ringing me again? There we go. Go ahead, Scott. Now, how you doing?
Good morning, Michelle. I got you a billboard in Times Square, so you're going to get some phone calls today, but you got to turn the phones on, okay? So you're up on the billboard right now.
Can I at least wait until 11 o'clock when I get everything all sorted out? I haven't even talked to all the people on the panel yet.
I started your advertisement right now, so like at 11 o'clock, they might not be calling. So let's not ignore our callers, Michelle. You're doing a lot of ignoring, and we gotta talk to the
sake.
call.
Hold on,
They're in New York, Michelle.
Go ahead, Paul. How you doing?
It's technically long distance, Michelle.
Just give me a second, okay? I'm trying to get this shit done. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to my piano here. Oh man. I didn't expect to do phone calls this morning. I usually don't do it in the morning. Yeah, we don't usually do phone calls in the morning. Alright, let me open up another tab. More windows. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Hi, Paul, how you doing?
What's going on, Michelle? How's it going?
It's going alright.
That's good. Did you get some good sleep last night?
Yeah, I slept okay. I also, when I played City Skylines, I finally made some... My city finally grew.
Nice.
After I basically struggled to make money on it, I actually did make money on it. I started to grow the city, so... That was a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You turning the line on. That's another good thing. Michelle, has Ed wanted to try your wheelchair out yet?
Yeah, I did. Of course, you can't go very far in the apartment. That's understandable.
Did Ed get in there yet?
No,
That's good. That's good.
He's not interested in it.
Not yet.
No, he's not interested at all. Won't fit. I mean, you can't get through a lot of things in this place with that wheelchair because you got too many. This apartment is really not handicapped accessible for wheelchairs.
Yeah.
It has no lift, so you can't get up and down stairs in the ground floor and. I am ready for my streams. It just happens to be that the way the setup is that I have to activate some stuff once I go live. Phone calls was something I wasn't expected to do.
Well, I think they're talking about like you fucking with your monitor, Michelle, and all that stuff. I think that's what they're referring to.
Incoming.
Incoming.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is this the Snow Queen?
I have no idea. Oh, wait. How you doing?
Yeah. Well, I'm doing okay, but my grandson, he died in that snow event you caused. He died.
I'm so sorry to hear that, miss. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, it's been pretty hard for us around here. He was the main breadwinner.
Michelle, are you hearing what the caller's saying, Michelle?
Yeah, I hear what the caller's saying.
What are they telling? What are they telling you?
They're saying her son passed away. He was the major one that was bringing in the bacon for the family. I get that.
They died from the snowstorm.
Yeah. So I was calling to hope that maybe you, as the Snow Queen, could raise some money for him.
27 people died in their cars when they ran out of gasoline.
Yeah, up in the Dakotas. My grandson was one of those, unfortunately. Oh, man. It's been real hard without him around the table this year.
So sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah. I was just wondering if maybe you could help me out with some of the funeral expenses.
I believe there is a federal program to help, but it's for COVID. But there is,
Well, I figure since you're responsible in a lot of different ways, it might be beneficial legally if you just help us out.
can I help
Now,
you?
I don't want to have to get the law involved, but, you know, if it
Oh,
comes
you can get the
down
civil
to
courts involved. It's certainly not a criminal case. It's a civil case.
Well, actually, this is a
Well,
criminal
you have
case
death
if
on
you
your
stop and
hands,
think
Michelle.
about it.
Murder is definitely a criminal case, Michelle. Murder is definitely a criminal case. It's far
And
from
I'm going
civil.
to need reimbursement. My grandson
Unfortunately, the problem
is
it would be very hard to prove, considering the fact it's more like wrongful death, and not even that, because...
Well, yeah, that's what the lawyer said, but then we found a video of you, and you were getting really excited about making the weather go on, and you said that people are going to remember your name. So yeah, we've got it all on camera, miss.
Keep one thing in mind: the prior system was prior work of the Autumn Steward, not me. Okay, let's get this clear. There's a difference.
But as you taking over as the Snow Queen, Michelle, that means you're responsible. It's like owning a company, and the company does some wrongful things. And
Yeah, but when a company takes over a prior company and that product is being phased out.
Right.
Ma'am, I've got you on camera taking blame for the storm, and if anything, even smiling and laughing about it. Meanwhile, my grandson, Bilo,
For those of you who have not seen, if you look at the weather in New England for the next few weeks, it is not going to even be below freezing. It's not even going to be all cold.
Well, it's good for New England, Michelle, but what about all the other people in the country that you're killing off? I mean, great for New England, but what about this poor lady on the phone who lost her grandson? I mean, do you think she cares what the weather's like in New England?
What state is he from?
Ma'am, what state are you in?
Ma'am, if you don't want to play ball with us, we can just do this the hard way. Now, I don't want to have to do it, but what's your address? I'm gonna send you some paperwork
I'm not
to
giving
fill
my
out.
address out. Sorry.
She wants to send you paperwork, Michelle.
I'm not giving out my address. I got no people sending me no shit in the mail. Thank you very much.
Well, that was legal paper. It's not like a catalog. They're sending you like a subpoena.
She can get a subpoena, but that doesn't mean I'm going to necessarily answer it.
Well, then you just forfeit the case if you don't, Michelle, and lose. And a warrant will get put out for your arrest. You can't just dodge the law when you get subpoenaed, you know? You have to show up. You get a failure to appear notice. Trust me, I know. All right, we lost the Google Meets chats. Michelle, can you put the Google Meets chat back up? I don't know how we lost it. I think you were fiddling with the computer.
Hold it.
All right.
I had the chat on the screen.
I know, you're fiddling with it.
Go ahead, caller.
Why do you keep hanging up on me, man?
I explained. I'm not talking about it. Thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't admit to murder on a live stream either, Michelle. That's pretty smart. I mean, you already kind of sunk yourself by, saying that people are going to remember your name and laughing and joking about, possibly killing people. But I probably wouldn't admit to those murders on a live stream.
Well, like I said, I'm not talking about this here.
It's all right. You'll probably have to fess up to it in the court of law. I'm sure you'll be talking about it there plenty, Michelle.
Hold on. All right, now I'm... Oh, I screwed up. Oops, no. That's not that bad. It's fine. You just made the chat a priority. That's fine. As long as I can see that screen, I'm all set then.
You can't stream in prison. Well, hopefully Michelle can smuggle some kind of phone in.
Anyway, so look at this thing. I got it, Loom. Grumpy today. Just a little bit. But I did get some good things solved, some good designs. A solution to one problem that we talked about yesterday has been figured out, involving things I already got. It's just gonna make things a lot easier. For P anyway. Hold on a minute. Go ahead.
True out on the wire.
Hey, is this the Snow Queen?
Yes, kinda.
Well, listen here. You are responsible for killing hundreds, if not thousands.
Actually, that's a prior work. I don't have anything behind it. Thank you. Okay, that's true. It's prior work. That has nothing to do with me.
Oh, again, no, Michelle, you're taking over as the Snow Queen. You claim to have the power, so whether it's prior work or not, you should still be able to control, manipulate, call away, warm up. I mean, you should definitely be able to prevent these things if you, have control
come
over the
on,
weather.
Michelle. What are you doing?
Truly are the Snow Queen. I mean,
I keep screwing up with the screen. Damn. All right.
Quit fucking with it. Just sit back, Michelle. Like, quit fiddling with shit. Just sit back and relax and talk. Yep, you lost the goddamn Google Meets again. You took this by fucking with this. You took the thing off of the screen again, Michelle.
I know. It's just it. It's like.
Well, quit fucking with it. I want to read the chat.
I know you do.
On the meet. And you're just sitting here clicking shit. What's going on? Why are you so distracted today? You got the deaths on your mind? I mean, what's going on here, Michelle?
No. I was just trying to get some
Well, quit fucking clicking stuff, Lumi. Stop clicking shit, Lumi. Let Michelle do her show.
She is doing her show.
Well, stop clicking shit, Lumi. Stop it,
We're gonna
Lumi.
keep changing screens to deal with the phone calls. That's
no, you don't. Or it's a tab. You just open another tab. It's not that hard. You don't have to switch screens. You don't have to. You just open another
Season
tab.
starts on December 21st. Ends around March 20th.
Yeah, all this happened on the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th, Michelle. Well past, you had the control. You had the control.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get why would you wouldn't just spare people. You claim to be a humanitarian, but yet, you've killed. Like an oxymoron. You can't be a humanitarian and a murderer at the same time.
Well, there's actually something that Mr. Spock said sort of applies here.
Oh,
the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one.
You think that would hold up in the court of law?
Yeah, I think it would.
Okay, well, that's hopefully you can use that for your defense. I mean, I'm sure if Charles Manson would have quoted that, or maybe Ted Bundy or like the Unabomber.
I do read the chat, Nasty. Shut up.
They'd be free, Well, you read one comment, Michelle, but you have like 13 above it that you kind of miss when you're reading the chat.
Everybody asks me about reading the comments. I read the comments.
Yeah. So she's tried. Yeah.
So yes, I do read the chat. Set the chat to all chat, not top chat. How you doing, Big Toe?
How you doing, Wake Up? It's all right, Michelle.
Okay, what?
I said it's all right. It's Kwanzaa, it's second day of Kwanzaa. I forgot what the word was for today.
I
but,
got a hard drive coming today, and then tomorrow the second monitor's coming in.
There you go.
Yeah. And my city Skyline City's finally making money now.
There you go.
And
Things are looking up.
expanding. Go ahead. Hello?
Yo, dog, what's up? I saw your new walker and I wanted to go ahead and pimp it out for you, dog. You want to get that rocker rockin'? Yeah. Go ahead and throw some Daytons on that shit. I'll go ahead and put some spinners on that shit. We'll paint it pink. What color you like, girl?
What are you talking about?
Sounds like they want to pimp out your new ride, Michelle.
Pimp that sucker out.
Oh.
I want to pimp out the new ride. They want. So, yeah. What color would you like?
We're gonna lower that sucker, and then we're gonna raise that sucker up with some bigger wheels, so you can really spin that motherfucker.
Damn. So is it gonna be painted or powder coated?
What you want, girl? You want paint or you want powder coat? What you like?
What you thinking, Michelle? What color are you thinking?
I don't
are you
know.
gonna do?
I haven't been thought about painting it. I just
Maybe like a nice strong brown, like a mud brown, like a poop brown, maybe.
You're so sexy, Seasons is just.
I recommend you go with.
Well, by the way, Noodles, we got the power. Noodles, we got the chair.
And I recommend.
And I sent you a phone call, Noodles. Let's get Noodles on the panel because
right underneath the chair, so that way you can take a shit right in the middle of Times Square. And we'll get you on Instagram.
Actually,
shit right in the middle of the street. What you said?
It's more of a pee than poo. I already told everybody the truth is I have more of a pee problem, not a poo problem.
You'll go viral.
Yeah, but everybody pees in the middle of the street in Times Square. Not everybody
takes
we got
shit.
The That's why I'm trying to get you right up there on the top of TikTok with taking a shit right in the front of everybody. What do you say?
This is really an awkward conversation. Hold on, the Noodles wants to come on.
Why are you ignoring me?
No, I'm not. Go ahead, Noodles.
He just wants to fix it. So I just want to let you know you look absolutely fabulous, extremely sexy. I don't know what you're doing differently, but whatever it is, it's
yeah, if you like a BBW.
Insane.
Noodles, I'm not exactly skinny. I'm definitely a BBW.
Yeah.
SSBBW?
Big beautiful woman, that's what it means.
Yeah, SSBBW.
So anyway. Yeah. So we got the waste management device figured out using materials that we had around the house here. I think it's pretty effective.
What'd you use, Michelle? Like a Cumberland Farms
no.
and like rubber band?
No, I showed you the urinal I have in Discord picture of one model I have. What I did.
You have missed that.
Was, you remember this thing has a little handle on it? Well, I found some PVC pipe, and I drilled a hole in the PVC pipe so the handle slips in it. And then the PVC pipe slips underneath my bum, and it holds everything in place. There's only one thing I don't like.
Michelle?
The pipe is a little big. It's a 2-inch, which means it's like having a pull up your ass. That's the only thing I don't like with it.
Better start wearing
maybe
might have to cut it down the size to make it a little shorter.
This morning. You have to go to the bathroom?
What was that, Noodles? We couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Can we possibly try that out this morning to see if it works?
You know, Michelle, Noodles is right.
Yes, I did test it out. I tried it out last night.
During the show, though, like you're basically in public, you're riding around in that chair. Maybe it should be something you do during like a live demonstration on your show here.
I have tested it here. It works.
So you've literally sat here and pissed while you were talking to us, like during your show?
No, not right now. No, but I tested it when I
that's what
last night
Noodles
after.
Well, that's what
in
Noodles is
private.
suggesting.
A couple of the other systems I've tried out too, and it seems like that's the most effective one.
How many messes and pisses did you take testing out the system, Michelle?
On the new system, I've used the same urinary collection funnel for years, even on this chair I'm sitting
No,
on now.
what I'm saying is, though, you said you tried different methods out. I feel that you maybe have tried different methods, and then like they didn't work, and you may have just gotten a bunch
I
of
tried the
piss
vector pans; they kind of worked,
everywhere.
but they were kind of messy.
Yeah.
Especially the smaller fracture pan. It worked fine too. But if you're going down a hill, your pee is gonna slosh out, and that's no fun. So, then New York is mostly flat anyway.
Philly is a
So,
hill, New York.
I think the other device I have is a little more effective.
We got the urinal. We got everything set up. Michelle, I'm going to get you some blankets because it's going to be cold. We're going to have to make sure that wheelchair is extremely warm for you. And all we got to do, Michelle. This is what I was telling Stan. I don't really care what weekend it is. Just we have to see what the weather is going to be like. If we're going to be getting snow or rain, I suggest we don't do it. Maybe snow, but definitely not rain.
Michelle can make that happen. Michelle controls that. Yeah.
Oh, I agree. That would be kind of sucky. Doing it in the store, the rain would kind of suck.
But that's your doing, though, Michelle. You can manipulate it to maybe turn into snow. Yeah, you can always manipulate it, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Already looking into it.
There you go.
Is Lumi okay with this, or I haven't heard Lumi say anything about this.
I don't have anything against it. I just hope that it goes well. That's the only thing I wish, is that there's no problems.
And maybe Lumi can stay home that day. Like take over Ed or Rusty and give Michelle a break, and
I'll show it to you on. I'll show it. I already showed you actually on Chatterbait. I mean, I didn't do Chatterbait. That's right. But it's not really a tube. It just attaches to my existing female urinals in a way that where the handle is, it slips into a piece of PVC pipe and then you just sit on the little PVC pipe, and then it holds everything in place. It's not really fancy.
Grab it? Can you go grab it to just show everyone, Michelle? Trying to explain it. Can you just go grab it, Michelle?
Well, I don't have I put the urinal back in the bedroom, but I got the pipe sitting right here on the table.
Oh. That's weird.
I'll show it to you. I'll take a picture of it and just put it on Discord. It's not that hard to understand how it works. It's pretty simple.
What about the viewers who don't have Discord? Not everyone has the Discord.
I could show it on Chatterbait. At least I wouldn't likely get stricken for showing something that's inappropriate.
Why would you get stricken on YouTube?
Just can't show being used. That's true. Oh, it works, but it's not glamorous or comfortable. Yeah, you're like a 2-inch pipe up your ass, and it's pretty much what happens. No, it's not. It's not. Doesn't collect pee. It's just more of a bracket. It's not.
It's like a piss pillar.
You don't pee. You don't pee in it. It's just a bracket that holds the urinal in place.
Like a piss pillar.
What?
Why don't you just use your hand?
What's that?
Wait. There's a pipe. Okay, it's a PVC pipe, and you don't pee in it? I don't understand.
The female urinal, how it has a little tiny handle on it? Right.
What's the pipe for is the question, Michelle. What's the pipe for? Why do you have
the pipe has a hole that fits into the handle, so that when you put it on the chair, it stays in place. Remember, I'm not gonna be wearing underwear that day. Ouch. Yeah, it's not really the greatest.
Aren't you afraid, Michelle, about announcing stuff like that, especially now that you're on ChatterBait? You know, there's a lot of people out there that have the hots for you that might possibly want to sexually assault you on the streets of New York.
Take care, Parsley.
You're making it more intimidating than I need to deal with right now. And the thing is, I'm working on it with what I have, and that's what I came up with. She deleted it. Well, what did she? She says, that's the other one. It's oh, that's there's. The thing is what I would really seriously would recommend instead is we just do a pee break every 2 hours. That would probably be better than having to lug all this crap.
All right, just be like an adult and hold your piss, Michelle. I mean, it's not really that complicated to, or just piss on the street, like everyone else is doing it. Just lift your skirt and just fucking have a squirt.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's a good idea either, because it's not like a guy thing. I have to squat. So you're gonna.
Yeah, but Michelle, I told you what to get. There's this like device that you can get for camping, and I guess I could hook a hose up to it.
Yeah, it's because of shiwi. I know what it is. Yeah, a shiwi would work. It's kind of work. Most people don't use it with a hose, though.
I feel like you should be able to find a bathroom or somewhere to piss like every 2 hours. I don't feel like it should be that goddamn hard to find somewhere to pee. Like every 2 hours.
It doesn't work that way, guys. You can't cut a hole in the material of the seat because you would ruin the structural integrity of the seat. The seat is what holds the chair together. Mm-hmm. Everybody's saying cut holes in the seat.
Yeah, like how are you going to empty this thing when you're pissing in it? You're just going to while you're going down the road like an RV, just dump it out.
It's really not that hard to set up. I showed it's actually fairly easy to do. It's just it's the most practical one for now. Yes, a Foley catheter would be easier at one level. Another idea, the urinary tract infections is not exactly fun either. So I'd rather not go there.
Just piss on the street,
I know they do in Los Angeles.
Well, I'm sure they do in New York as well, Michelle.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michelle, if you
I'm surprised the state of New York doesn't actually insist on having more public restrooms.
Michelle, just pretend there's no public restrooms. I'm telling you, don't rely on public restrooms. Michelle, if you make this happen, Michelle, this becomes a big hit. I guarantee you'll be going to every city in the United States, and then after that, possibly the world. I'm telling you, Michelle. Everybody's pumped up for this, Michelle. You better,
I know. Working on it. I'm trying to get things set up on his side the best I can.
Don't want you talking to strangers, Michelle, telling them about yourself, handing out business cards. Seeing
right, I got the business cards made. Originally, we were supposed to go to a strip club with Mr. Happy. So that didn't happen.
Right. It's all right.
Because Stan had to work late that day.
Like a megaphone?
Yeah.
I don't think that's even an issue, guys.
How about a megaphone, Michelle? Would you roll down the streets of I almost said Chicago. Would you roll down the streets of New York, Michelle, telling people about yourself with a bullhorn, like a megaphone? I am the North American Snow Queen.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I will spare you all.
I'm sure people already know. And we can watch my YouTube channel anyway. I'm sure Billy knows. And
yeah, that's one person in a city of like a million or a few million people, Michelle. That's one person.
But still, that one person, I know a few more, then they know a few more, and then they know a few more. Noodles,
no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work
Noodles
that way, Delaney.
Certainly gets
Delaney,
around.
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Not when you go to New York.
And don't forget, Noodles himself gets around a lot, too. Don't forget that.
Right, but why do you only have like 10 viewers then, Michelle? If people who know people who know people who know people watch you, I mean, you're like stuck at 1,000 subs. I mean, that's not the way it works. You have to announce yourself. You have to let yourself be known to the city, to the people, to the public, who you are, what you are, and let them know that
Why do
you're
I
in
get
there.
the feeling did Wiki get banned again? Wigtail doesn't say she was banned. No, she wasn't banned. Why?
Michelle's distracted.
So what if I hire professional photographer that day to come with us and take photos? Are you going to be okay with that? We use the photos for stuff.
Yeah, I'll be that. Sure, we can use the photos for stuff. Absolutely. Weren't you one who also wanted me to get involved with a reality show?
All right, so there's this street, and you guys can Google it. I think it's called Washington Street in Brooklyn, and it's basically like the most iconic street. All the Instagrammers go there, all the social media stars, and they take photos and on the street. I know I have a friend who's a professional photographer, and I think that they'll come and help us out, get your photo done over there, and you can start using that photo everywhere, Michelle.
Why that street though? What's popular or famous or like, you know?
I don't know. I again, man, I just found out about this like a couple of years ago. Oh. Everybody from all over the world goes on the streets.
That's okay. So. At least Wiki wasn't banned by mistake. Okay.
Get you a picture on Washington Street, Michelle. And get you on. Do you have an Instagram, Michelle?
No.
Oh, no. You have a Twitter, right?
I have Twitter, yeah, and I have Twitch.
What's the other like? Instagram. What is there? Snapchat.
That's Snapchat. I don't want to have Snapchat either. I'm also on Facebook and I'm also on MySpace.
Oh, that's good. You can post those pictures on Facebook and MySpace as well. Okay.
Why don't we stage like a social media blitz, Michelle? Like you can
get photo bombed.
Everything at once. Yeah.
You can was that what it's called? Photo bombed or mom bombed or whatever it's called?
Yeah, guys, don't worry about Gidgey. Don't worry about it. I got it. Understand.
You might have to get a little edgy though, Michelle. You might have to get a little edgy though if you start getting popular.
Yeah. So Stan said pretty much pick a day and let him know, and then he will schedule for that day whatever he needs to do to work around his calendar, which is the 7th, the 14th, and the 28th.
If Stan said he can do it tomorrow, would you be able to just pick up and just go?
He said he can't do it tomorrow. He said the 7th, the 14th, or the 28th.
Michelle Noodles asked, would you be able to go at any point in time? Like if it were to be tomorrow or Saturday or next week, would you just be able to pick up and go at any point in given time, more than likely?
If Stan had the ride available, yes.
Right. You're pretty much open, right? Like you don't got any really plans. You don't have any appointments coming up, right? Nothing like that. You're pretty open. She doesn't do anything but sleep all day anyway.
We got to plan this out based on the weather.
Yeah, she can go any day.
See,
literally sleeps like 13 hours a day.
Let's see when the dates land on that Stan talked about.
She's good. They're all Saturdays, Michelle. If you do the math, the 7th, the 14th, and the 28th are all Saturdays. They're all Saturdays,
is a Saturday, Michelle. The 14th is a Saturday,
Michelle.
The 28th is a Saturday.
She just doesn't listen. Yeah, they're all Saturdays.
Right.
Right. They're all Saturdays.
Yeah, they're all Saturday.
Yeah, she's got nothing going on. You can go pretty much any time.
Yes, MySpace still exists, guys. I think I forgot to put that on my business card. Oops. There's been enough ways to contact the business back in the business card. Oh my god.
So Michelle, I was thinking this: if the Chinese people aren't in Brooklyn that day, we can bring you to the Chinese people in Chinatown. And we can have you buy Chinese throwing stars, butterfly knives, M80s, stuff that's like extremely legal, but Chinese people always sell on the street.
Okay.
Get you some shurikens, maybe a sword. You've been wanting to get a sword for a while.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Get you a katana. Get it like a katana, a samurai sword.
Speaking of bathroom, I gotta go pee right now. So let me just go use the
All
bathroom.
right,
I'll
go
be
take
right
your
back.
piss, Michelle.
I don't have anything set up here, so I just gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. You can
All
talk
right, go take your piss.
No, Michelle, use your thing. Use your thing.
I didn't set up anything. Let's get right back.
All right.
It's gonna be real
work.
quick.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a mess, but you know you'll cross that bridge when you come to it.
I guarantee you that we're gonna have to find a bush for her in the middle of nowhere.
Well, if you guys do, you goddamn better get it on film.
You're saying what?
Dude, there's this like really steep hill there, and I saw the wheelchair. The wheelchair is fucking like really rugged, man. It looks like
it's big.
It's on it.
Yeah, it's like a doom buggy.
But I'm gonna tell you something right now. Like, I think we're gonna have to put like a lanyard on it or something, just in case it slips away from us.
Leash, tether.
She's humongous.
Yeah, she don't. Yeah. Like if need be to get to those brakes quickly. I don't know if Michelle's got like the reflex. You know, I don't know. She was talking about Ed coming as well yesterday. You know, she's like, oh, so I mean, I don't know, unless you guys want to invite him, I would probably let it be known that the trip's just for her and Lumi. Unless you guys want to deal with Ed and all that.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'll go out of my way to like watch Michelle, but not him.
Right? Yeah. It would definitely need to. You would definitely need to. I mean, but yeah, it should be a good trip. Definitely, all looking forward to it for sure. I'll be back.
Michelle, I think people are fascinated with this whole tube thing that you got going on. I think you should show people.
People are excited about the whole YouTube thing, right?
No. The PVC tube.
Oh, it's just a bracket. Also,
it doesn't matter, Michelle. It doesn't matter. They want to see it, Michelle.
Yeah, I'll show it on the Discord. I'm not gonna grab. I mean, the tube I have.
We're live right now. People want to see it.
Yeah, just go grab the.
They want to see you use it, Michelle. They want to see it.
All right, fine. Let me go grab it. Let me grab the other part.
Yeah, go grab it, Michelle. It's engineering. It's intuitive. Yeah, go grab that shit.
It's still work in progress because of.
All right, that's fine, Michelle. That's fine. Oh man, imagine just like talking with Michelle on the street and then all of a sudden just smelling shit out of nowhere and just, what is that? Like just watching her do it as well.
Is this for like feces or urine? I thought it was for urine.
Well, Michelle tends to. I don't know if you knew this, Noodles. Really quick, I don't know if you knew this, but Michelle said when she comes, she shits herself. Like shit comes out. She shits herself. Like she called it like a double orgasm or something. Imagine every time you busted a nut, you shit yourself. That's what goes on here. So every time she pushes a piss, I imagine the poop's involved. With the, no. I try not to sound like a third grader, but it's a waste management system.
Here's my urinal thing. Okay, here's the handle. Here's the pipe. And then you sit on this, and then this hugs against her vulva. Pee goes in. So basically, you're sitting on this tube. It's too damn thick for my own good. I want to make this smaller.
Michelle, if we just got like a piece of like
something about cutting it down like half this length. But I want to cut it just right so it doesn't have a hard, sharp plastic cutting into my perineal region.
Yeah, you need to put a rubber ring on that thing or something.
Really?
So Michelle, yeah, if we put a hose like coming out of the bottom, we could just strap it to the wheelchair and you can go whenever and just leak out into the street. You don't dump it out or anything.
Yeah, the person behind you pushing you would have to maybe look out a little bit, but I'm sure it'd be good. Yeah, Michelle, you got to put a rubber ring on that thing. You're gonna cut up your cooter, woman.
I'm gonna probably do is put a towel on top of it to make it at least act more like a cushion, because it's.
So how's the tube gonna
like
work?
I said, if you really want to have spread your cheeks on top of a piece of plastic pipe, that's pretty much what it does. I don't really think a 1-inch piece of tubing would be fine. So what I might do is see if I can find some 1-inch PVC pipe instead, like a little smaller tubing, because it's this pipe is 2 inches in diameter. That's the outside dimension of it. Okay.
Very intuitive.
See, you don't
That's
actually pee through this. You just sit down and this is right there. The advantage with that is that the pee.
That's just wild that
goes in here.
You guys even have to go through all this.
And so it's not gonna be, spill. If you're going up and down the hill, you're not gonna go getting slapped all over the place.
Only with. Oh boy.
Michelle, why don't we just like get a diaper and you just pee on a diaper instead of in a diaper? You just pee on it.
I got an Intense. Somebody gave me an Intense diaper, brand new, which I just looked at this morning. The thing was designed for a sumo wrestler. I was like, the thing is huge.
That's you, Michelle. That's all you.
You're a big dude.
Does it not fit? Did you try it on?
It's way too damn big.
There's no way.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, like wow.
They say it's super. They say it's extra large. It's like, who, for sumo wrestler giants? Like, I can't even see how the hell I'd wear it. So, ignoring chats and more questions. So when you know
I noticed that you told everybody that you need a wheelchair that can carry someone over 300 pounds. Yesterday we were saying 250, and
well, the urinal is actually a store-bought one. Let me explain this one. You can buy
congratulations
these.
for
People want to know this question. This part here is store-bought. You can buy these. This is made by Viscot Industries. It's hard to get out of here. This is an off-the-market item. You can buy this anywhere. And you can actually. I have 2 holes, so it's still different sizes. That's just the nature of the way the holes end up getting drilled. But basically, you can probably fit it in like that too. The bigger hole, this a little bit bigger, and the other side here is a little smaller. But basically, this is off the market. You can buy this at any pharmacy. Even CVS sells them.
Why do you need that handle again? What do you need that for?
The pole is just so that you can sit on it to keep it in place.
Why don't you just hold it with your hand to keep it in place?
You could, except again.
Right. So why are you using a pole? Why do you want to sit on a pole, Michelle? It just sounds like you're horny. It just sounds like you're a little horny, Michelle, and you want something
kinky, though.
Yeah, something to rub up against when you're sitting in the chair. That's all that sounds like.
Oh, here's where I think would be kind of awkward. Imagine, if you will, you're in a public setting. All of a sudden, you gotta go. There's no bathroom anywhere in there, right? What are you gonna do? Excuse me, I gotta slip on my pants or skirt and then stick the thing between my legs and Liz, hold in place for dear life while everybody's watching you? Nah.
I don't think that tube is gonna help you. I mean, to be honest, it's.
Let's put some stickers on that thing, Michelle, like maybe like personalize it or something. Or put like private property of MicheleMarieDalene so no one steals it.
Right. Some fucking young druggie's gonna try and turn it into a bong.
The other one that seemed to kind of work okay, in some cases, is the fracture pan. That seemed to work okay too. I tried that last night also. But the only thing is when it gets full, you gotta take it out, and then it's likely gonna slip, and then you're gonna spill, and that's like, nah, that's not good. So this one here kind of worked out as a solution to a problem. You know. So,
I don't know. I would just say maybe be an adult and find a place to piss. I don't know.
Your urinary meatus of a woman is pretty much right over the vagina. It's not. You don't pee out of your vagina. You pee out a small hole that is above the vagina itself.
Can you not though, Michelle? Is that where, like, when you do you not get the sensation to piss out of your other part though, Michelle? I mean, I'm not trying to be like rude or weird, but like when you're pushing, does it not ever direct over to your other organ? I mean, does it always come out of your vagina?
I only got one pee hole, guys.
You have a penis.
It doesn't really work the way you think it does. It doesn't work the way you think it does.
Well, that's why I'm asking, Michelle. When you push, does it just direct to that one side, or does it not ever go to the other? Like, you never have the sensation to pee out of the other side?
Michelle's got sensations there, but that's not the question. The question was, where does the pee come from?
Right, that's what I'm asking you. I don't give a fuck about your sensations.
You're talking about pee not much because
when you push your piss, does it ever want to come out of the other side? That's what I'm asking, Michelle. When you push it, does it always come out of the one side, or does it ever come out of the other side? You know, does it never redirect? It just comes out of the one side?
That was the best. You should definitely make that bumper sticker. That's fucking really good. Keep honking. I'm listening to Silvermoon Radio. Oh, that's so good. That's actually really good. Whatever your name is.
Yeah, I gotta get some more Silvermoon Radio shows out there. I gotta get some more out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking over that show, Michelle. I'm gonna do Silvermoon Radio FM. You know, I know you do the AM, but I'm gonna do the FM. So it's not like, you know, copyright or infringement, but I'm gonna start doing those shows. The Silvermoons. It's gonna have ads, traffic reports.
Krista, that's not necessarily a solution either. I mean, we got one pair that was donated. I don't know what to do with it because it's designed for a sumo wrestler. These things are huge. I looked at them this morning. I was like, "Who is this for?"
Well, try it on,
Michelle. A sumo wrestler?
Try it on. Maybe you can use it.
I don't understand. I would be very using something like that in public. No, I always use the bathroom when I can. Like I said.
I gotta go, Michelle. I gotta go. It's 11 o'clock. I gotta start getting ready for lunch. Krista, I'm gonna send Michelle back with some Ghost Energy drink for you. I'm gonna get you some Swedish fish and all that other stuff. Right? I gotta go, Michelle. All right.
All right. Fine. All right. So the point is it's not perfect system, and I don't say it's perfect because it's not. It's only doing this because they say there's a shortage of bathrooms, public utilities, facilities in New York City. If that's the case, if there really is that shortage of public toilets, and you're talking about a person that has bladder only holds 8 ounces. You're talking about a person that's going to constantly, especially if she gets drinking too much water, if that happens, then you're going to be seeing a person constantly peeing. I really trying to come up with a solution that's effective, sanitary, and not going to be embarrassing. And so far, right now, is just trying to make, it's just a lot of trade-offs, whichever way you want to go. You know, this is the best one that seems to work. The other ones I've tried, kind of inconvenient, kind of messy, and they don't really, you know, they're not as discreet. This is least discreet. You can actually, I mean, I've seen people with urine bags on the back of their wheelchairs, exposed urine bags, and they don't even make a big deal about it. But you know, you're talking about, if you're sitting on a fracture pan, and all of a sudden you take a hit, you take a hill, all of a sudden liquid is gonna go to the lowest point, which means if it, it's gonna end up backflowing into your seat. Not cool. Nobody wants wet seats. Not me. I certainly don't. And this one does prevent that from happening. So that's the reason when you try to choose these designs. Right. Nobody likes the feeling of dirty diaper. I sure the fuck don't. I'm sure your daughter Krista could understand that. Yeah, I know, but you can find somewhere and go and change it. Piss song. There's no piss song. And the thing is it's just embarrassing. No, I think, using what you already have, I still think a Foley catheter might be easier, because then you just get the leg bag and just get a Foley catheter and you just walk around that way. Thanks for the donation, Noodles. Much appreciated. And Krista discussed this. Well, they can. I mean, Krista wants to come on panel. She could discuss it. I mean, her daughter is a 2-year-old. I'm sure her daughter could tell her mom, "Hey, I don't like when my diaper's wet. I sure the hell wouldn't want to have a wet diaper while walking around in the city. Or wheeling around in the city. That ain't gonna happen." Okay. I looked at all the different ideas based on what I could afford, was practical. I'm not embarrassed by my body. Hell, I'm on Cheddar Beat, for Christ's sakes. In fact, maybe on Cheddar Beat I'll show it. But the other thing is that it's not perfect solution. I mean, I could just as easily put a Foley catheter in and be done with it, for a whole day, with a urine bag in the back. And then this basically would be all set. That's really the easiest way. But nobody likes to risk it getting urinary tract infections, including me. Go ahead. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Don't have to yell in my ear. What's up?
Well, I heard you talking about peeing and pooping.
Oh, God.
Well, I just wanted you to know.
Poop is not my problem.
We got the subpoena all written up so you can
Okay,
pee.
goodbye. Thank you. Alright, I don't deal with that. Alright, so let's see. What do you think? You mostly stay home so you don't go into the world too much, so why worry about logistics unless you're actually outside? Hey, you a badass. I like it. No. I love you. But you've been an asset. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to. No, I love you. Until I see an actual piece of legal documentation, and even if I do, I can't talk to her anyway. Depending on what the attorney tells me, if there is anything. What do you think, Paul? Am I right or not?
It's pretty sketchy grounds, Michelle. I mean, I'm not sure if they can do anything, but then again, there is videos of you boasting about the weather and killing Soup Kitchen Pete. So I don't know. It could be a sticky situation. I guess we'll have to cross that bridge when
it's not even here. No one's here right now. Stan might come by later today to hang out with you, watch the football or a hockey game.
Kind of a sticky situation. Yeah.
I don't know what Menthol is. He doesn't come on the morning show, so.
Yeah, Menthol's probably sleeping, Michelle. Probably sleeping. Yeah, I think he's like Ed. Just stays up all night.
Incoming. Go ahead.
Hello?
Michelle, it's the same area code phone number as a few other people we know. I know that. Well, what?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that we found your address and we're sending over the
Alright, goodbye, thank you.
Michelle's waiting. She'll be waiting for the... Michelle, if like anyone knocks on your door, don't answer. If they try to hand you any papers, Michelle, don't take the papers from them. You know, just refuse it.
Sometimes they just I have gotten subpoenas before that were just in the door. They weren't actually served. They're not like eviction papers where the sheriff serves them. Since this person's area code is not in Connecticut, they probably would be going by mail.
Yeah, you could always hire a local person to do it as well. Michelle, could you bring the Yahoo back up or the YouTube?
Yeah, bring the chat back up.
Thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, Michelle, until it happens. But you know, there is videos of you out there claiming, you know, control of the weather as well as claiming putting black ice and committing, you know, murder on Soup Kitchen Pete. So I mean, again, Michelle, you haven't got the subpoena yet, but if you do get that subpoena, you know, you might want to go through your channel with a fine-tooth comb, get rid of some of the videos.
I would come every time I jumped into the chat. You keep losing the side chat.
I don't know.
Hello?
Yeah, you can pee and poop yourself in prison all you want because we're coming for you.
Goodbye. I'm done with the phone
Michelle.
calls right now. I took the calls. I don't want to deal with the calls.
You just lost the chat again, Michelle. I don't know what happened.
Because every time I answer the phone call, you keep losing the side chat.
No, it's like when you hang up, or you're clicking to a different window. I don't know what's weird. Thank God that monitor will be in tomorrow, Michelle. You'll get your new monitor. We can end this madness.
And then, of course, you know.
How big is your hard drive you're getting today, Michelle?
What's that?
How big is your hard drive that you ordered?
The new hard drive or the one that I already have?
The new one, yeah, the new one that you're getting. How big is it?
2 terabyte.
Woo! Is it solid state or mechanical?
It's not huge, but it's better than what I got, which is like 800
solid
gigabyte.
State or mechanical? SSD?
Yeah, it's a standard mechanical drive. That was the cheapest option for right now.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty good, I guess. 2 TB is a lot of space.
At least hard drives you can usually buy secondhand, and as long as they're tested and verified and got a good smart report. SSDs, I wouldn't dare.
No. Do you have an SSD drive?
I do have 2 of them, but they're not used right now.
They're nice, Michelle.
I know they're nice, but
they're fast.
They don't last indefinitely, though. They're not like hard drives. The cells only can take so many writes before they turn out to useless. You know.
Oh, I'm sure they can last a while.
Depends on the type of technology. SLC single layer cells can last the longest, but they can't hold as much as far as density. MLC drives, multi-layer cells, can hold more, but twice as much, but the cells don't last as long. The new TLC ones, those are the shortest life of all, and then there's new QLC ones that have even less life than the S3, the TLCs. So,
because I'm a liar.
Has to do with cell density and the way it actually measures the voltage and charges.
Paul will be free.
Right.
Yeah, Michelle, we have to take a trip to Winstead, Michelle. I got your back. I won't let them lock you up, Snow Queen. Michelle, let's think about this though, Michelle. What if you did go to prison? How could you break out? How could you use the weather to break out of prison, Michelle?
Use the weather? I have no idea.
Maybe you could I'll have to figure it out. Maybe you could freeze the prison or something, or shut down the security system. There's got to be some way you could use the weather to break out of prison. But it's all right, Michelle. Again, you'll cross that bridge when you get to it.
You asked me one time, how could I have stopped the World Trade Center? Like I said, it wasn't my season, but if it was, I would have done as some severe wind shear.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But the only thing is to do that means that you're with the risk of putting all the passengers at risk anyway, no matter what you do.
Yeah. Sometimes, like you said though, Michelle, the Captain Spot quote or the Captain Kirk quote, sometimes you got to sacrifice a few to save a lot. So, if a plane full of people die as opposed to, a whole building full, sometimes you got to make the smaller, bigger sacrifice to the situation,
Well, maybe I'm not looking for a husband. Maybe I'm looking for a lady partner. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, Michelle.
To some people, I may just seem like a trophy wife, but I'm a lot more than that. I'm very dynamic, very creative.
Wife, huh? Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but there are also women that also provide for their partners as well.
Yeah. That's the man's job, though, Michelle, If you're like just living off of a woman, you're just like some kind of leech, you don't want the woman providing, you want to provide, as a man,
Yeah, noodles isn't to me. I don't disagree with that. I don't know, guys. I think this whole thing is becoming a giant production already. It's like, I want to see this succeed, but like everything else, Virgos try too hard. We plan too far in advance for every considerable contingency, and then we end up giving ourselves cold feet and actually talk ourselves out of something. I'm trying to basically tell myself to just give this a try, and it's like,
there's really nothing to it, Michelle. You already got the wheelchair. You don't have to worry about walking. There's really not much to it at all. You just got to go. You just got to literally show up and go. Everything's done for you. You don't. Yeah. I don't know why you would be concerned. Like literally.
But one thing that no one talked about is what about spending money? No one talked about that.
I'm sure they'll treat you, Michelle. I'm sure they'll treat you to whatever you want.
Yeah.
Right. So I wouldn't worry about spending money.
Eventually, someday, I'm not going to be on the government anymore because I'm actually working on trying to get off government benefits.
Michelle, I'm sorry, but that'll never happen. You're not the type of person to go out and look for a job, or even want to attempt it.
Michelle might be able to find a job.
Well, why aren't you looking for one currently? Why are you just?
Michelle's not looking for one right now, but she's sort of,
right.
She's already.
Why when you're older and probably less able to work would you go and find a job opposed to right now? When you're older, your sight's gonna be worse, your hearing's gonna be worse. Do you think you'd be able to work? What's preventing you from doing that now? I guess is what I'm asking. Why are you not doing that now?
Check my email.
There you go. Good answer.
It's not the only thing I got. I got text messages too.
Yep. Good way to avoid the question.
Right now, I see Plex.
Right.
I see eBay. Plex, Donald Trump, YouTube now live. So I don't have an email yet. I had text messages from Patty.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is kind of strange. She's talking about something I can't discuss this here. This is confidential, but just she's got some issues in her life that she has to get sorted. It has nothing to do with me. Anyway, so I just checked my email. There is no email. I just checked my text messages. There's no text messages. I'm just checking Discord, and there's no Discord messages either. So what am I supposed to be looking for?
Man, they got like 3 taxis right here, bro. One of these motherfuckers got stopped. Open your mouth. Open. Don't touch.
Why do you think the... Why do you do the thing with the responsibility sound clip? I'm not the one who does anything with the sound clip you're talking about. That's not my baby.
That is, baby.
You too, man. Thank you.
Michelle, I've been giving birth to so many food babies throughout the holidays. I've been
eating so much crap. You been eating good, Michelle? You been eating that ham up?
We didn't eat old ham, no.
Not yet?
No, I still got a ways to go.
Yeah, same here. I got a lot of crap to eat, and I'm tired of it already.
I don't need as much ham as you might think. We got enough potatoes and corn and ham for another few days anyway.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
I hear you. Where are you getting? Yeah.
Invite Dory Myville. I don't know. It might be an interesting idea. I still think I gotta work on that. I think I still gotta work on the bracket thing, because I think it's a little bit too long. I mean, it's usable if you want to sit on a pole. It sounds kinky. It hurts. I gotta work on that. I gotta make that smaller. If you can get some smaller PVC pipe at the hardware store or something, like 1-inch size tubing. Yeah, I could try. Still gonna have to drill a hole into it. Why don't I talk to Dory? I do talk to Dory once in a great while, so come by. Still gotta work on the eat out game. I haven't been eating out at all lately.
Ride the pole.
I gotta admit, that would be kind of weird if I go into a strip club and then when a woman says to me, "Hey, would you like to try the pole?" I'm already kind of sitting on one. That's kind of cute, Michelle. I'll let you try my pole. I'm already sitting on one. Thank you. So, yeah, I gotta work on that. I gotta see if I can make it a little smaller. I was gonna use my tubing cutter, but the problem is that the tubing cutter is unfortunately doesn't go big enough to cut 2-inch tubing. So I'm gonna have to use a hacksaw and get some sanding paper and sand it down. I think it's an interesting idea for a problem, but I think in some ways it's a problem looking for a solution. Yeah. We keep... Oh no, my butt sits on it. It doesn't go up my hole, it just sits on it. The problem is it's a very uncomfortable pipe.
Yeah, I don't even know why you'd use that thing, Michelle. It makes no sense. Again, that does sound very uncomfortable, and B, you could just hold it again with your hands, opposed to just having to sit on it with your body to stabilize it. I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't get why you
like
can't just
hold
it with 2 hands.
It's a proof of concept. It kind of works for that. Like I said, it's not.
Like you said, Michelle, you're putting too much thought into it. Just bring your portable urinal thing.
What if you go ahead, since it's PVC, what if you put it into a warm oven and then just melt it down?
Yeah,
and
that
then
sounds like a great idea.
Flat?
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea, Michelle. What temperature do you think you would put it in the oven at? Maybe like 450?
200 degrees.
No, it wouldn't. No, you need a bit stronger than that. I would feel at least 300, Michelle. I would feel at least 300.
Yeah, but don't forget, you still got to be able to work it.
Yeah, you got to mold it. You don't want to melt it, but you want to be able to mold it.
Just like I do with this tooth here, huh?
Yeah. PVC pipe's pretty thick, Michelle, you know?
It's actually the same stuff as this tooth filler is.
Yeah, it's pretty thick. PVC pipe's pretty thick.
It's the same PVA. It's the same material. So theoretically, if that can melt at 200 degrees Fahrenheit, there's no reason why this thing can't melt the PVC tubing at a fairly cold temperature.
Well, why don't you go set the oven, Michelle?
Just make sure when you put it in the oven where you want the hole for the tubing to go through. You might want to stuff in some paper towel or something so it doesn't collapse, because that part you want to be round.
That would clearly catch fire.
Unfortunately, I have an electric oven, so it's a little bit better. Yeah, you're talking about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't think it's going to melt.
Maybe you could use the microwave, Michelle.
No, microwave won't
20
work.
minutes, just put it in there for like 20 minutes.
No, microwave won't work because it'll pass microwaves through it just fine. There will be no... You need external heat source. And so, like I said, the oven works because you turn the oven to a 200, 250. When you get the tubing soft enough, then you can basically squash it flat. You know?
That's it. Mold it around your tuchus.
Yeah.
When it's hot. Yeah, when it's hot. Mold it around your tuchus.
No. You just would flatten it down with a hammer or something like a brick or something until it's flat.
Oh, okay.
So that way, when you put it there, it'll be like a little more slim thing instead of being a large pipe. It'll be, more like a flat surface.
Uh-huh.
That would work.
That would work.
Be a lot better. Yeah, I will stop at a strip club when we can.
Woo!
Michelle, will you go to stage at a strip club? Yeah, if one of the performers wants me to go ahead and climb their pole, I'll try it. Bring a pair of underwear anyway. Yeah. I didn't do anything in Chatterbait lately. I gotta get something done in Chatterbait.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yesterday would have been perfect timing, but I was kind of tired. I actually, as I said, I was so keyed up that I actually got my city and city skylines to actually be successfully growing to a population of about 700 people, almost 800 people in there now. But I got loans. I took out 2 loans to help finance some of the stuff that we had to do. So,
that's good.
The problem is that PVC, when it's heated, actually releases outgassing. Especially if you're heating it over fire. You got to be careful with that because you don't want to burn it, because that makes cyanide. So you got to be careful with that. Actually, it's chlorine. Is it chlorine? Polyvinyl chloride. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you want to do controlled heating. I already worked with this stuff before. I know what I'm dealing with. I already know what the material can do.
Yeah, I imagine your ass would have a lot of outgassing too, sitting on that pipe all day, Michelle.
No, not really. There's another option. God, there's always options, but right now the one Michelle's got right now in hand is probably the most doable. I had a piece of 1-inch pipe somewhere, PVC pipe. I don't know where the hell that went. It's ABS. Whatever.
So Michelle, we have a question in chat. They ask, "What is your craziest pooped yourself in public story or near miss?" What is your most craziest pooped yourself in public or near missed story? Like, have you ever accidentally been out somewhere, Michelle, and then had like an accident?
I haven't had any poop incidents. I've had pee incidents, unfortunately.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons why this is such a concern to me, is I have such a small bladder. It only holds a cup of pee.
Okay. Where has that happened at?
I was actually kind of in a rush to find the bathroom, and the next thing I know, I start spotting as I'm trying to run to a toilet. So some little drips coming out.
Yeah, that happens. I've almost pissed myself like a ton of times coming home from like the bar. Like they kick you out of the bar, and then you start your ride home, and then you got to take a piss, and then you're struggling to get the key in the door, and then you literally as soon as you get your pants down, you just start pissing. I mean, I've had a couple close calls myself, so I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. It just hurts so bad you hold it in. I get it, Michelle.
The problem is
that happens to everyone. Happens to everybody.
That's also very bad for the bladder too, because that causes damage to the bladder. So you don't really want to get into that too much. Where you're doing that, because it can damage your bladder pretty bad too.
Yeah, that's true.
And it certainly will do a number on your kidneys once the urine starts backing up into your ureters or your kidneys again, and then all of a sudden you got potential for urinary tract infections. And that's no fun. I had UTIs, thank you. They are no fun. They really are not. That's one of the reasons why I'm totally dead set against this whole Foley catheter idea. I say, no, I don't want to go there. That's not anything but that.
It's a bit much. Yeah, it's a bit much.
I never seen, like I said, Wiggy, it's not, for me, it's not poop. It's pee. It's my problem. I'd like to get Wiggy on panel. If she'd like to come on, because the panel is open. I'd like to hear Wiggy's take on this. She has a mother that's in a wheelchair. I got a feeling she probably has some family experience with this exact issue that we're talking about when you're going on long trips.
Yeah.
Especially for people that are in a wheelchair. It's like, how do you manage it? And what do you do?
When there's a will, there's a way, When there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, that's true. To wash your perineal area externally with proper soap and water, going from front to back. Yes, definitely, it's a good start, and to do that absolutely is important.
Yeah,
cranberry juice will help.
Yeah.
Now the problem in my family is we all have kidney problems. All the women do. Don't ask me why. My sister has it. My mom had them. I have them. There's something about the urinary tract system in our body. It just gets kidney issues. At least we don't get stones. But oh my God, we got kidney problems in our family. Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm sure Wigto can tell me later on. Because one of the things is that I already know this from being with people that are paraplegics. They really do have a hard time with finding restrooms. And it's like the men paraplegics have it easier because they got the little fire hose, but the women ones, they got to transfer from the chair to a toilet. And depending on their ability, it could be anything from a simple hop to a major grab and grunt fest just to get off the wheelchair onto the toilet. Some wheelchairs have designs that this one doesn't have, which is where one of the sides will come down so that you can actually flip it down so that you can scoot over to the toilet seat. This one doesn't have that, but I don't need that function anyway. But basically, any any girl in the toilet. Now, there is something you can do with this chair. And it may sound gross, but actually, women that are usually getting married will do this. Is sometimes when you get a long train on your dress, even if you got your bridesmaids with you, you're gonna still pee, right? So what they'll do is they'll hike up the front of the wedding dress and then they'll sit in the toilet backwards. And in other words, so they're facing the toilet tank.
Yeah, I do it all the time, Michelle. Like before I take like a shower or something. Yeah, I do that all the time. Or if I'm like eating something or doing something. Yeah, I do that all the time. Not that weird.
Well, in this case, it's because the train is so long in the dress.
Yeah, I get that.
It's too much work to try to gather all the train around them.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't have a really long train in my dress. I don't. None of my dresses have a train, but damn, I certainly wouldn't want to have to deal with that on top of everything else. I learned that from actually reading a bridal column on in a comment section. I read a lot of weird stuff. Trust me, I read a lot of weird shit. You know, I catch up on all this stuff. Well, clearly, like I said, same thing for the handicapped accessibility bathroom. In that case, if you were to actually wheel the wheelchair up to the toilet, in some cases, and you can grab the grab bars, and then you can pull yourself forward onto the toilet, you could do the same thing. Theoretically, you can poo the same way, but that's kind of weird.
So, would you date a paraplegic person?
Yeah, I probably would. I know some people that do date people who are paraplegics.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You know,
I certainly have a lot of empathy for them. I understand what they go through because I got my own problems. You know.
Sure.
Just like right now, Krista is dealing with lymphedema and arthritis in her knees, and so is Michelle K. Another Michelle with disabilities, and I know another Michelle, who's much older than me, who's got Crohn's disease. You talk about pee problems. She's got poo problems. So,
Michelle, do you have IBS?
Yeah.
Do you have that? IBS? IBS? You know what that is?
What's that?
It's called irritable bowel syndrome. You ever hear of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just asking if you.
There's also something called ulcerative colitis, also known as Crohn's disease.
Yeah, I know what that is. Shoe Nice had that. Remember Shoe Nice, who was on the show with you?
It's not. Yeah, it's everyone from Shoe Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, he had Crohn's disease, and he said that he just smoked a bunch of weed and it helped it, and he doesn't have it anymore. So I guess weed,
don't know if that would help
marijuana.
Crohn's disease, because my friend Michelle Riccio, suffered from it for many, many years, and she had to eat special diet. She had to do all kinds of stuff not to irritate her bowels.
All she had to do was just smoke a little weed. Smoke a little weed.
Well, when I knew her, it was she was, I was in college. She was one of the older non-traditional students that was going back to school. And so she didn't really, have weed wasn't legal in Connecticut yet.
Yeah, so I don't feel they should let anybody in like school or college that's 50 years or over. Like they're just wasting their time.
If they want to go, they want to pay for it. Sure, why not?
I mean, it's just a waste, though. I mean, at that point, by the time you get done with your degree and all that, you're ready to retire,
what, though? That brings up something we talked about once before. There are some people who just love the pursuit of college. They love the pursuit of knowledge. They love the pursuit. It's just what they do. It's called professional student.
You can do that on the library, though. You can go to a library. You can go to the internet. You don't need to necessarily go to college and try and prove something to yourself and others when you're just going to get your degree and waste it. It's just, you're ready to retire.
No, I never showed Ed's Too Nice's channel, but right now Ed's also drinking my wine too.
What?
He's decided he liked the wine better than beer.
Oh, hell no, Michelle. Oh, hell no. You can't be letting that fucking ogre
He
drink
said
up
to
all
me
your
he's going to
wine.
buy another box for New Year's. I said, that's good.
This nigga drinking up the wine. Get the fuck out of here.
I've been drinking it too. Like 1 to 2
I bet
glasses a
Ed probably
day.
drank
So
more
it's
than
not
you
like
did,
he's the
though.
only one drinking it. You know,
I'm
I've been
sure
drinking the
he's
wine
drinking
too.
more than you have, though, Michelle. This motherfucker, man. He's just the goddamn King Leech. He's just the King Leech, Michelle. Holy shit. Now he's drinking your fucking wine.
He said, what's the
You
alcohol
don't even
content of
drink
this? I said,
beer?
8%.
You
He
don't
said,
even
no
drink
wonder
your
why this thing
beer?
hits me like a brick wall.
What? That cocksucker
He drinks
definitely
light
better
beer.
get
He's
you another
drinking light beer,
bottle.
which is basically drinking like pissing water. It's like all it
Well,
is.
that's his choice. Why would he even buy that? That's fucked up, Michelle. He shouldn't be drinking your wine. That pisses me off. That's your wine. You went out of the way. You're getting it. Oh my God, Michelle. He better replace it. I'll fucking get him kicked out. I'll say that on stream.
Yeah, I know. I told him that. I said,
I'll harass Jimmy until he
I
kicks
told
that
Ed,
out,
I said to
Michelle.
him, I said, Ed, I said, hope you do buy some more because I'm sure I'm going to want some for New Year's, you know. He
If
said,
he
I can
doesn't,
get.
Michelle, I'm gonna get him kicked out one way or another.
He said, how
I'll
much
say it
does this
publicly.
cost? I said, John's package store has it for $19.
Yeah.
I paid $33 because Instacart delivery.
Yeah.
Fancy wine. Yeah. I don't know what his A1C is going to look like. Oh, Lord. I don't know.
Yeah, you better let off all that sugar. Does Ed have diabetes, Michelle?
No, but it wouldn't be surprised if he's got problems anyway, because I think all of his high blood pressure has trashed his kidneys too.
Yes, yeah.
So
well, I don't know. It's kind of. I guess as long as he replaces your wine, Michelle. But you know, I don't really like.
Yeah, he said he's going to.
He's starting to drink your wine. I don't like that. But you know,
He
as long as he
says
replaces
he said once I got used to the taste, it's not so bad. I said there's nothing wrong with it. It's kind of in between sweet and dry. It's not too bad. It's a Chablis. It's not.
Is it a red wine or a white wine?
It's a pink wine.
Pink wine. Okay.
A little bit of red and like mixed together, basically.
In between, yeah, in betweener. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good.
Oh, he will.
Oh shit! It is New Year's Eve, Michelle. That's right. New Year's Eve party coming up on Saturday. It's supposed to be rainy here, but nice. What's the weather looking like in Winstead for the New Year, Michelle?
Warm.
Cold? Warm? Nice. Okay.
I don't know what your temperature is, but ours is. Let's get the phone out here.
Ours is looking like it's going to be 48 and rainy on New Year's Eve.
I would say close. Right now, it is currently -2 degrees Celsius and sunny. An expected high of -1.
Oh, that's pretty warm. That's pretty cool.
It's not bad. Wednesday is gonna be about 3 degrees. That's like, let's see, calculate 30.
You took off right. Oh,
that's
nice.
like
Skynet.
30.
Hell yeah,
38
bro.
degrees. 38 degrees.
Hobo the Clown's with us. All right. Fuck yeah, dude.
And we're seeing temperatures. They're gonna be close to. Well, as of Friday, it's going to be 50. Saturday's going to be 50. Sunday's going to be 50. Monday's going to be 48. Tuesday's going to be 46.
Should I order an extension cord?
And then Wednesday is going to be 58 degrees.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. No snow in the forecast whatsoever.
Want me to put my microphone by the window, Michelle, on New Year's Eve so you can just hear all the people shooting the guns off and stuff? It sounds like World War III over here on New Year's Eve. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want me to get the microphone by the window for New Year's Eve? You can listen to all the people shooting?
Let's see, anything exciting in the news real quick.
Negatives. You don't want to hear the people shoot. That's good, though.
So we'll just take a look, Susie. Okay.
Yeah, take a look in the news. Michelle Kirstie Alley died like 4 weeks ago. You missed that one.
I'm not gonna see if there's anything that really sounds interesting.
New year, new Michelle, new makeover. Michelle, you gonna do a New Year's Eve makeover?
At least 35 days after horrific snowstorm hammers New York.
That's you. That's you're doing, Michelle.
Probably one of those death toll 35 in western New York. Biden approves emergency declaration. A deadly snowstorm in western New York has claimed the lives of at least 35 people in times of this rate. Reporting officials have confirmed. Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown said Tuesday morning that 7 additional deaths brought the death toll to 35, according to WBEN Radio.
How do you feel
Erie
about that,
County
Michelle?
Executive Mark Polonkars said Monday afternoon that 2 more people had died from the blizzard, bringing the total known dead to 27. The Niagara County Sheriff's Office reported more than 27. One more 27-year-old man had died of carbon monoxide poisoning after heavy snow covered the external furnace of his residence. Fatal gas to enter. In other words, his flue pipe was on the side of the building, and I guess he didn't clear it out.
Now, how do you feel about that, Michelle? That's your doing right there. How does that make
Brown
you feel?
said police had removed the bodies of 18 people in the city. Yeah, it was a lot of snow. I mean, they got, what was it, 8 feet of it?
This is your doing, Michelle. How do you feel about that? Like this is like you're causing this. You're not doing anything to prevent this, to push the storm away. You're letting this happen. How does that make you feel?
Well, unfortunately, like I said, it was just the nature of the system, and it was already developed before I even got there. So,
right, but again, you could be pushing this away. You couldn't be manipulating this. You could be, preventing this from happening. But yet, you're just sitting here playing City Skylines, worrying about sitting on your PVC pipe, and all these people are dying in Buffalo.
This is interesting.
Right in your backyard. Right in your
one
backyard.
One of those little clickbaity titles. It says here, diabetes is not from sweets. Meet the main enemy of diabetes.
Still don't care.
What is excessive carbohydrates? Okay. Burn unwanted belly fat and balance your blood sugar while you sleep. Yeah, carbohydrates. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, wow. Oh, I love these political commercials. Oh. So anyway, the point is, it's just interesting, all the stuff that's going on. Any messages on the Discord side of things?
Well, apparently it's not interesting enough for you to stop killing these people, Michelle. I mean, it's kind of breaking my heart to know that you're just sitting there, lollygagging in your apartment while all this is happening, opposed to just.
I can't believe Ed manipulated you skillfully. Now he gets to drink 65% of your wine. No, he didn't get to drink 65% of the wine because I'm drinking it too. So.
Sure. Yeah, will do.
What makes you think he's getting 65% of the wine?
Well, he drinks more than you, Michelle. He's an alcoholic. You don't drink that much, so I would assume myself that Ed is drinking a lot more wine.
I am reading chat. I was looking at something on my phone just now. Right. Okay.
It's all good. Michelle's catching up. She's catching up.
I gotta jump back and forth between all these different apps at once. It's not always easy. So anyway, the new monitor will be here tomorrow. The new hard drive will be here today. So probably we'll send both of them at the same time.
Nice.
Both are used, by the way.
That's good. Hopefully your monitor works for you.
Why do I have a feeling that all of a sudden it's going to be a battle to the bottle? I don't.
Yeah, exactly, Michelle. You got to stop him from drinking it. Tell him to get his own shit. Tell him, hey.
He said he's...
No, Michelle. No. Michelle, tell him. Hey, Ed, I don't drink your beer. Don't drink my wine. If you don't like the beer you're drinking, order a fucking different kind. Michelle, he's taking advantage of you. I don't
guys, I don't deny that. I'm just saying that.
Speak up for yourself, woman.
I'll talk to Ed about it later about it. Right now is not the time to wake him up and yell at him. I don't want to yell at him.
No one's saying wake him up now, Michelle. But I mean, if you don't let him drink your wine up, I mean, look how hard it took you and long to get that wine. He's just going to drink it up and then more than likely not even replace it.
No, he's got plenty of beer. He's got plenty of beer.
Tell him to drink his own beer. Tell him to drink his beer.
He's got plenty. Okay, I'm explaining this. He's got plenty of beer, guys. Okay.
Yeah. So why is he drinking your wine?
He says to drink a little wine to go with his beer. I don't think it's a good idea, but that's what he did. No,
that just is gonna make your wine go faster, Michelle. I mean, it's just
I know.
He's gonna be drinking that every day, and then who's gonna be stuck by him more?
Well, I mean, I can drink the wine every day too.
I mean, you won't though. Obviously, I mean, you've said it many times. You don't want to become an alcoholic. You're scared of being an alcoholic, so I mean, I think it's great that you have the wine, and the whole purpose of you getting the box, Michelle, was so that you would have it when you want it. And if you wanted to drink every day, Michelle, that'd be fine. But the point being is, this is just another thing that Edward's leeching off of you. Close to the internet, your electricity. This is just another thing you're going to be paying for to benefit Ed. That's all. I mean, that's why people are probably getting a little upset, because as Ed's a leech. And this is just another thing that he's going to be leeching off of you. Just like he tried to go with you to the Manhattan trip with Noodles. No one invited him, but yet he still tried to join in the trip. He's a leech. You're a parasite. You're the host.
I don't know. All right. Either way.
Yeah. Anywho. What are you doing today, Michelle? What do you got up for you and Skynet doing any?
I'm going to be playing some more City Skylines, obviously.
Some City Skylines. When are you going to stream that? Yeah, I've been waiting for you to
I might record a video of it. Now that I figured out the secret to make it work.
Why not stream it, Michelle? Why do you have to record a video? Why not stream it?
Well,
it has a pause button. You can pause the game. Why not stream it? Have people give you advice and help you out, give you their opinion. I mean, there's a lot of benefits for you streaming this, Michelle. If you can't figure out something, you can hit pause on the game, read the chat.
There is no pause on the game. There's no... Oh, yeah, there is a pause button. It stops the live action of it, but it doesn't really stop the game.
Well, you just got to make sure you hit it.
First of all, I don't know where the bulldoze command is. Which one?
Right, well, that's the thing. People can be helping you out with this, Michelle, if you did it live, hey, where's the bulldozer at? People can help you out with that. That's up to you, though. I mean, I've been waiting to see the game.
There are things in the game I do want to change. Right now, I'll take one thing in a new city. When you make a new city, make sure you have electric power line, pylons everywhere.
Oh yeah, you got to connect the electricity.
Yeah, and make sure you run water pipes underneath every single street.
Well, of course.
And make sure you got no sewage treatment plants and water and wastewater treatment plants and freshwater treatment plants. Make sure you got plenty. For a small village, you can start with one of each. Throw a few water towers in too, just for good measure.
Yeah, I want to watch you play that game live, Michelle. I was thinking about picking it up myself. I would definitely love to check it out. Yeah, go live today, Michelle. It can't hurt, right? Either today or tomorrow. You know what, Michelle? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say you don't have your second monitor hooked up. But, I know it'd be a bit easier with your second monitor. But, again, you can always pause the game and go to the chat window if need be.
And Michelle's going to end up getting gas money to the people. Well, you know what the thing is, I told Ed, he said, because he said to me, how come I don't get gifts on YouTube? I said, because you haven't exactly been streaming. People don't give donations and stuff to people that don't stream. You haven't done anything yet.
It's true, Michelle. That's a good point.
If you want to start, you got to start building a community. If you don't have the community, you can't sit there and say, oh, yeah, I'd like to get some nice donations too. Well, you don't get donations if you're not contributing anything towards the content. You're not putting any shows out there. You're not doing any videos. You're not doing anything.
Yeah, buddy. Michelle, I'm going to have your favorite lunch today. I'm going to have your favorite lunch today, Michelle. Frozen
what's that?
pizza.
Oh, pizza.
Frozen pizza.
I'm so sick of pizza right now.
Frozen.
I didn't even eat today. I didn't even eat yet.
What foods are you looking forward to getting with Stan and Noodles when you go out to New York? You gonna go to that bakery, the bakery in Hobart or whatever, to get the cannolis?
I might have some Crispix this morning.
Michelle.
What?
What foods are you looking forward to getting in New York when you go with Noodles and Stan?
Well, originally I told Noodles I wanted to go get some cannolis from Carlos Bakery.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's not exactly New York City. That's in Jersey.
Half dozen cannolis, some pizza pie. Fuck yeah, Michelle. I like where your brain's at.
Yeah, well, I don't really, like I said, I'm so sick of pizza. I have so much pizza all the time. It's like...
Yeah.
Do I enjoy financial donation? Or do I enjoy financial domination?
Yeah.
Some people say I'm the dominatrix when it comes to the budget, because I'm the one who basically pulls all the strings and gets ahead, where he basically does nothing.
Yeah, but you pay for everything, Michelle, and Ed leeches off of you. So basically, you're the sub and he's the dom. He's the dominatrix and you're the submissive one, just paying everything. I don't know.
Ed. I don't see it quite that way. I see.
Oh, 100%. 100%, Michelle. Who's paying the internet bill? Who's paying the electric bill?
He said, who I move. He said, if we do manage to get the apartment down there at Home Place, which is downstairs, he said, oh, let's put the utilities in my name and then I'll take care of all the bills. I said, no. I said, then my credit score doesn't get any benefit either. How about you take care of the gas, I take care of the electric? There.
You get free gas already, Michelle. I mean, I'm sure Ed would love to take care of the gas bill. It's free. You don't pay gas.
Oh, is that? Because that apartment, you got to pay for your own heat and your own hot water and your own cooking fuel.
Roger that.
Home Place has not got free heat and hot water or cooking. You got to pay for your own natural gas for that.
Well, you said the place downstairs.
The place downstairs in the Home Place, which is the next building over that Jimmy
Home
owns.
Place. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that part. I may have missed that part. Michelle, I'm gonna go put this pizza in the oven really quick. You keep entertaining everybody. You're doing great.
Well, I mean, I think it's almost time to get ready to wrap it up anyway. So, you want to say anything before you leave for the day?
No, Michelle. I'm just gonna wish you, you and the chat a great, afternoon and day. And if you do decide to play some City Skylines, I would highly encourage and love for you to stream it so we can check the game out.
Yeah.
And other than that, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah. And like I said, it's the as far as it, all right. So I'll talk to you later. Don't forget, guys. Let's go ahead and do the wrap up. We got this stuff going on. Life, liberty, the pursuit of unhappiness. Just kidding. Please don't forget to put a like in the like jar. I think that the show was a pretty good show. I think we did get into some really weird shit, though. To be honest with that. Like, for example, what we were talking about this morning. It's kind of really, really weird shit. No one really talks about that in public. They may talk with the doctors or the close friends, but they're not going to talk about that in public about how to manage your waste management. But I know people are curious anyway. As far as wine goes, I told Ed, I said, don't drink all my wine. I need some. You know, please ask before you grab it, because it might be I have some I need. You know. I did tell him that. I said, please ask me before you grab my wine. I don't drink his beers, and so if he likes wine, then he can always buy some himself. I would never donate unless I knew Ed wasn't. He doesn't get any of my money. Michelle doesn't give him any money. Nothing. Michelle doesn't give any money to Ed at all. I don't know about that. I mean, usually, that's Ed's money. I don't get involved with his money. He doesn't touch my money. That's the reason I get so frustrated sometimes with the internet, is because it's like, every time I don't like beer. I hate beer. I won't drink his beer. I don't like his beer. It's bad for me. I can't drink beer. I can't handle it. Anyway, I don't want to continue it with this argument. We just got done with one situation, now we're talking about another situation. So, yeah, I think what you're saying is you can try to shape that plastic material. Yeah. Alright, guys. I can't legally do that. I explained this to you so many times. I already explained this to you. Alright, guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna try to get some gameplay this afternoon. And what else? Maybe some Terrorbeat tonight. Yeah, we can get to it earlier. Yeah. Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry, because you're going to be eating a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money into
I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big whoppers.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the fame, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
1. Versus. Fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep. Okay.